consumer does no longer accept to buy products which production process is damaging natural resources, not environmentally friendly, or violating human rights. This awareness has become a movement and continues to spread at high speed globally. One concern is the working conditions in factories. Sweatshop, which means factories with unacceptable working conditions, have been in the spotlight for many years. Consumers feel entitled to have assurance that purchased product is produced responsibly. One requirement for acceptable working conditions is the freedom for workers to form or join organization. Universal Declaration of Human Rights guarantees this freedom of association, or FoA. So does ILO Convention number 87 concerning freedom of association and protection of the right to organize, which the government of Indonesia has ratified. The good news is, in Indonesia, a FoA protocol is already in place to ensure the implementation of the right. FoA protocol is an agreement signed by the global sportswear brand companies, their supplier factories in Indonesia, and labor unions. This agreement regulates freedom of association implementation in detail, so it becomes more apparent. FoA protocol is created and agreed after long negotiation process. Facilitated by Oxfam and Playfair International, dialogue that brings the three parties, meaning the global brands, the factories, and labor associations at one table was started in 2008 in a multinational meeting in Hong Kong, where the brands finally agreed to start talking with the unions and chose Indonesia as the pilot project. To follow up the recommendations of the meeting, in 2009, Indonesian local unions gathered to discuss and make their proposals. This process was followed by negotiations with the global brands and factories. It took more than 1.5 years until an agreement was reached on June 7, 2011. 6 global sportswear brands, which are Nike, Adidas, Puma, Petland, Asics, and New Balance, 4 supplier factories in Indonesia, and 6 labor unions, which are KASPI, SPN, SPSI Gartex, GSBI, and SPTSK Reform, signed the protocol. In November 2012, all parties reached another agreement. The Standard Operating Procedures for Monitoring and Dispute Resolution Committee is designed to facilitate the implementation of FoA protocol at factory level. After 4 years of dissemination and implementation, right now, 73 factories and 22 workers' organizations in Indonesia have participated in the FoA protocol. FoA protocol highlights 3 main principles of freedom of association. First, the company should exempt workers to form their own organization. Second, the company should recognize the existence of the organization. And third, the company should not interfere in the affairs of the workers' organizations. Among the details of the procedure, for example, the factory is required to free union representatives and members who have organization activities from work duties. The company also agreed not to commit any acts of intimidation to the board and members of the organization. The company is also committed to facilitate the activities of the unions by allowing them to use factory facilities such as rooms, communication equipment, and vehicles. With a standardized and detailed FoA protocol, employee-employee conflicts could be minimized. A space of negotiation between the management and the union is in place. Working conditions should improve, and factories become more productive. The global brand companies have the assurance that production is managed properly. They can guarantee the accountability of the production processes. For the consumers, now they have options and guarantee to purchase products that are manufactured in a more responsible way.